The following is a paid presentation for Attacking Anxiety and Depression, brought to you by the Midwest Center.
This overwhelming fear come over me that I'm going to die. How am I going to support my family? How am I going to live like this?
At my worst, I worried about my sanity. I definitely thought, psych ward, here I come.
I felt like I wouldn't be able to go after what I wanted to go after in life because I was afraid I was going to start to feel anxious and have panic attacks.
I would be driving down the road and I'd say, what would it feel like to pull into the oncoming traffic?
Are you among the 1 in 5 Americans suffering with anxiety and depression? Have panic attacks or overwhelming sadness put your life on hold? No matter how lost you feel today, anxiety and depression are not a life sentence. And no matter what you've been told, the truth is medication is not the only answer. For over 20 years, more than 1 million people have turned their anxiety and depression to hope and freedom. You can do it too, using the proven effective breakthrough methods you'll learn in the most successful program of its kind ever offered, Attacking Anxiety and Depression from the Midwest Center.
It's so hard to trust the system these days. Who wants to really help you, and who wants to just take your money and run? There's so many gimmicks, so many false promises. It's hard to know whom to turn to when you or someone you really love needs help. I know. I'm a mom, a wife, and a recovered agoraphobic. I'm Lucinda Bassett, founder of the Midwest Center. I know how frightening it is to feel anxious and depressed. I know how difficult it is to be optimistic about getting better when you feel so bad. But don't give up now. We've been helping people overcome problems with anxiety and depression for nearly 20 years with an effective, safe, life-changing method that's used by doctors, therapists, schools, and clinics all over the world. If I can do it, so can you. Let me share my path to recovery, confidence, and a better life with you. Your heart's pounding. Your mind is racing. You feel like you can't breathe. What if you get sick or do something and embarrass yourself? What if you have a heart attack or lose control? What if it happens at work, on the plane, in the car? What if, what if, what if? Well, what if you could stop all this what-if thinking and finally feel in control?
I'm sure if I sit in the front at church, I'm going to have a panic attack. And I was just so concerned about what am I going to look like in front of people. I never felt that I could live up to being a real good mom, but yet I was. I never gave myself credit for anything. I just never gave myself any credit. I experienced a loss when I was in my 30s, and that's when I started experiencing the really bad panic attacks. And that's when the avoidance behavior started. And then because it scared me, then it scared me more. And then it became the fear of the fear. And it took over my life. My world started becoming more and more limited. I realize now that I'm so much stronger that I was always seeking other people's approval. You learn with the program to just release all of this. You learn to stop scaring yourself. I think of it as like carrying a toolbox around. I got my toolbox with me, and I use those skills. I pull them out and I use them.
This program actually changes your thought pattern. It can actually give you a different perspective on your thinking, which ultimately has a very calming effect.
Now we're listening to the tapes, and I'm finding a lot of help from them as well.
This is an investment in your health the rest of your life. It's the best thing, the best investment we ever made.
I saw a difference within the second week. I was lucky to have been able to see the difference right away.
I started feeling a freedom I hadn't felt ever in my life. Just incredible.
The program helped me emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Thanks be to God and the program from the Midwest Center.
Are you tired of searching for answers and trying different medications with frustrating side effects? Are you tired of making excuses for why you feel bad or you don't do certain things? Are you thinking you may have to live with debilitating anxiety and depression forever? Well, you don't. Isn't it time you do something for yourself? Isn't it time you take control of how you feel? Isn't it time you made this call and finally get the help you've been searching for?
For over 20 years, more than 1 million people have turned their anxiety and depression to hope and freedom. You can do it too, using the proven effective breakthrough methods you'll learn in the most successful program of its kind ever offered, Attacking Anxiety and Depression from the Midwest Center. The method behind this program has been clinically proven to have a more positive, longer-lasting effect in reducing anxiety and depression than medication alone. You'll start feeling better in just a few short weeks, guaranteed. You'll learn how to turn your self-doubt and sadness into hope and joy. Instead of feeling lost and alone, you'll start reconnecting with your family and friends. Instead of feeling like pulling the covers up over your head, you'll greet the day with energy and passion. With every step you take toward emotional freedom, your courage will grow stronger. Call the number on your screen now and ask for our powerful, motivating free CD, plus important information to get you started on your journey away from pain, frustration, and loneliness. You'll receive a revealing self-evaluation test to help you measure your level of anxiety and depression, plus a checklist to help you start reducing your stress right now. You'll discover how simply by changing the choices you make, you can help free yourself from the emotional prison of anxiety and depression. In our clinical study, 87% of people who have used the Attacking Anxiety and Depression program reported enjoying life again. Trust and believe as they did, and this program will work for you too. Your happy new beginning is only a call away. Don't wait one more day to reclaim your life. Pick up the phone and call now for your free CD.
Call now, and this wonderful free CD could be in your mailbox within a week, offering you hope and help.